Well, and then last year, Crunchy Black loses his daughter in a murder that happened in Memphis once again, Southeast Memphis. When you heard that news, how'd you feel?
I felt sad because once again, I'm a parent. I'm a mother. And it's devastating, whether he lived in Memphis or not, that still was a part of him. And I heard it for him. I hated it for him. And it was sad, especially the way it happened. It was just sad, you know. Rest in peace to her too. Prayers for the family still, because, there's something that you never forget. It never heals. It never goes away. Even though you try to keep going on with life, I know. Like I said, I just fought with my son and he alive. So just imagine losing a child. It hurts. It's pain.
Yeah, I mean, it was shortly after we did our first interview. So our next interview, we discussed it, and Crunchy tried to put on as brave of a face as he could, but you could tell how much it was killing him inside.
Man, especially for her to be
sad.
a daughter, Don't no man want to lose their daughter. Every man really want to be their protector in so many ways, So I know. I understand. We understand, Crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah, very, 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 very sad, man. We spoke about it a couple times, and you could tell he's just trying to just get by the best he can at this point, but it's killing him inside.
Yeah, it is. It is. Crunchy love his children. He love all his children. Like I said, once again, we was just on the road a lot, and we was doing music, and sometimes that makes you get distance from your kids. Then they grow up and they get into stuff that we don't expect them to get into. They be around people that we don't expect them to be around, but at the same time, our kids got their own mind. We could tell them don't do this. They gonna tell us they ain't gonna do it, but all at the same time, they gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But then when they get in their trouble, we gonna be the ones to come get them out of it. When they die, we gonna be the ones to bury them. It never goes away. We gonna forever be a parent. My story is not my son's trouble. I don't talk about the trouble. He's been in a lot of trouble. I don't talk about it because it's not my story. To me, people that get on talking about jail or doing interviews, that's clout chasing. There's nothing to be bragging about. There's nothing to be talking about. There's pain, there's struggle, there's the real life issues, things that you want to get behind you and keep moving on. Talk about what he's doing now. He got in little trouble, but guess what? He working a job now. He got a car. He doing good. He got his head on right. That's what my son doing. And so is Crunchy's son, Belzer Boy. First of all, my son Duke, I got to shout him out. Shout out Duke. And shout out Belzer Boy. Belzer Boy rapping now. So, they got their head on right. Let's not talk about the old Duke and Belzer Boys. These folks grown. They on that grown man shit.
There you have it. Well, LeChat, I appreciate you finally, sitting down and doing our interview.
Thank you.
I've been a big fan for a long time. You guys have had so much influence on music as a whole. And, as you can see by these memes and, people like Cardi B remaking songs and so forth, that you guys, the whole Hypnotized Minds camp was so influential and so important to hip hop as a whole. And as an artist, I think the most important thing is to create something that lives on after our lifetimes. And I know that for sure what you have created will live on way past, the time that you and I aren't going to be around anymore.
Man, it's amazing to be still getting booked. It's amazing that people still buy verses and get features. It's amazing that we still get called for interviews because, like I said, I'm happily 43. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this since I was 12, 13 years old, and I'm still making money off of it. So, it's amazing. And we thank y'all for loving us. We thank y'all for supporting us. We thank y'all for letting us be us. Because we didn't make it up. We ain't do nothing but be us. That's all we did. We just came in and been us. So we thank y'all for allowing us to do that.
Absolutely. Wish you all the best. LeChat. Until next time. Peace.